I'm a little bit late to this particular game, but in this case, better late than never. This is a game that my gaming group was introduced to thanks to Board Game Arena, and we played it quite a few times on there and enjoyed it enough that I thought this needs to hit the table. And I'll be honest, the version on Board Game Arena plays very well, as do pretty much every game I've tried there. But this one has just so much going on. You really need to have it on the table. I was having a hard time focusing on everything that was taking place. And so I just picked it up as a Father's Day gift, thanks to some gift cards. And let's take a look at what's inside. Trekking the World comes to us from Underdog Games. And of course, they got their start with Trekking the National Parks, which is another game I do desperately want to try to see how it varies in gameplay. But as soon as you open up this box, you are already in the traveling mentality as you take a look here at, basically the stamps you might get on your passport as you travel the world. So you're already immersed in that feeling. On top here, we have a nice little postcard. And when you open it up, just some basic information talking about travel, encouraging you to travel, and how to play video for the game. Good contact information as well. Nice touch. We have another postcard right here, and great artwork. You should recognize that artwork. It's just a nice ad for traveling the national parks. And like I said, that's definitely one that I do want to try out. It's got some differences I can see. Next up, we've got the rule book. Great color, great presentation, very short rule book. Not many pages in it, but this game, I don't want to say it's a simple game because there's plenty of different ways to play it and different ways to get that victory. So it's not a simple game in that regard, but it's certainly, it's one that you can teach to even, I would think, some non-gaming friends. And I think they would be able to pick it up pretty easily. And like I said, it's really well laid out here. Got all the information you need, and can jump right in, really. Or, of course, watch the video. All right, then on top here, we've got the bag. This bag will be used to put the cubes in and then draw them out randomly to place around the map. One thing that I really appreciated with this was the map itself. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the whole thing on camera, but I'll just open up a side. It is rounded on the edges, just like you would anticipate a world map to look as you're looking at it in a textbook, or for those of you that still use atlases, you'd find it that way in there too. So I do like that little touch. If you've watched any of my other unboxing videos, I am a sucker for packaging, and they do it right here again. They give us some nice storage in here, a nice cover. It doesn't fit real well right now, probably because some of the bags are getting in the way. We have our suitcases to collect our souvenirs with, along with the scoring that goes along the bottom here. You've got the 2-player side and the 3 and up player side. And you've got enough in there, obviously, to play 5 players. So, and they will, once everything is situated in here nicely, they have a nice little spot that they actually just sit right in there. Shouldn't slide around too bad. As we work our way around here, we've got the biggest component of the game, the cards that you're going to need to collect for your set collection and also for your movement. I'm not going to waste your time opening this up, but I'm assuming the quality's pretty good looking at everything else. We've got your scorecard, and plenty. Now, the one thing that always bugs me with this, when you get a paper scorecard, is, are you going to run out? Well, I suppose you can make photocopies. You probably could even make a real simple spreadsheet or something of that nature on your smart device to help you keep score. I haven't looked online to see if maybe someone's already created a simple web app for it, but that would be something that this could use. Now, there's plenty here. I don't think I'm going to run out anytime soon, but I always worry about that with printed scorecards. Playing this online did not do justice to these cards. First of all, they're bigger than I expected. They've got more heft. The artwork, I just couldn't see that artwork on my computer screen. Just beautiful, beautiful artwork here. And I'd love to crack it open for you, but it's, you know, sealed nice and tight, and I'm not going to waste your time trying to peel it open. But if this is any indication of what the rest of the artwork looks like, this is well done. We've got some player aid cards on the back as well. Always a nice touch for games as you teach them. Oh good, we've got one of these gel packs. Don't know why, but oh well. Then we've got some of our bonus scoring cards here. Most crafts. This one's only got a small rubber band around it. Let me see if I can get that off. No, that's not going to cooperate. There we go. Most postcards, most clothing, most figurines, and most crafts. And again, it's designed, this says 3 and up, and the other side is 2. And this is a good thick cardboard. Cards aren't like that, but this makes sense, because these are going to get passed around as you take that honor from the other players. The other thing that the Board Game Arena didn't do justice to, this is, the size of the meeples. That's a good size. They're going to show up nice on the board. I will say Board Game Arena spoiled me, because they have actual painting on each, so it looks, faces and clothing and all that. I missed out on the Kickstarter. I don't believe they did that as a Kickstarter thing. I think that's just unique to Board Game Arena. I could see people probably customizing their meeples. We've got the bonus scoring chips that go around the board up face down. And if you can see, I don't know how well you can see it in there, but this has got an accordion type thing in there. So I'm assuming, let's find out together here, that we can just set these in here. And yeah, once I get them in there a little better, you can see they kind of rest in there nice. It makes it easier to get them out. I don't have them all in there, but I assume they all fit. You've got your souvenir cubes, which will spread around the board. And I know these scale as to how many you put out, depending on how many players you have, but plenty. The color's nice and bright. Nothing unusual for cubes, but they look good. Then we've got our bonus scoring of 3 points and 5 points for the tourist locations, each individually bagged. But I do like the fact that this comes out, because then you can just leave your score chips in here like they suggest in the rulebook and just place this out on the board. I am a bit confused as to why they chose this particular, why didn't they just make a square box or a square storage container? I have a feeling it's because they wanted to have the circle of the globe. And so they want, and you got the compass rose going on here too. I don't know how well you can see the points of the compass. So I have to assume that that's why they did it, just to give it that feel. And so you get the rounded edges there, you get the point. They wouldn't be able to do a complete circle because of the cards, but it does give that feel. I will say this, it doesn't, I was hoping it would stick on a little better, but it doesn't stick on all that tight, even with everything out of the way. So that's just a word of caution as you're transporting the game. This could come loose, but I think you're gonna have enough stuff packed in there that that shouldn't be an issue. So there you have it, folks. Trekking the world. I'm looking forward to getting this onto the table, and in fact, as soon as I finish this video, my son and I are going to give it a try. So thanks for watching. If you enjoy this video, please leave a comment below and feel free to subscribe. I'll have some more videos hopefully in the future. Got a lot of Kickstarters on their way. A lot of them are delayed right now, but I'm going to be opening games here frequently in the next few months. Have a good day.